Look at these guys in this classic ride, pulling out of the Alger Bar and Grill. These guys in the back seat. Nice. Welcome back to the channel. We're out here at Alger Bar and Grill. Gonna have some breakfast and then head on a little hike up Squires Lake with our friend Darcy today. So let's head on in and get started.
French toast. Carbs.
You can't bring a doggy bag with the
I know.
buffet.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like.
Here it is. Buffet style. So here's my little hiking buddy. We're gonna go with Chip and Darcy. Chip's waiting anxiously, ready to tackle Squires Lake.
Look at my ears.
So we finished breakfast and we're ready to head up.
Okay, sit. Oh, yum, yum, yum. Good.
Oh, look at that. Chip get a little
yum.
snack before the hike. Get him fueled up and ready. How old is he now, Darcy?
He is 9 months old.
Oh, 9 months. He's about 9 months. Huh?
Come on.
So we're here. We've arrived at Squires Lake. We're gonna get a little shot of the sign and then head up on the hike. Again, this is about a half a mile up and then a mile around. So it should be a quick one, but let's get underway. So the parking lot was completely full. It looks like a lot of people had the same idea we did this morning to go on a nice hike around Squires, but we found some parking at the bottom here in the gravel section. So when the spots up top are full, you can kind of park here alongside the road. So Darcy and I used to go hiking here with her old dog, Bob. Bob passed on, but so now we have Chip. Chip's a new addition, and he's full of life and ready to go. So we made it to the top, up Squires Lake. We're here at the lake. Chip's over there doing his thing. We're gonna give you guys a look at this lake, how it looks today. There's a lot of people up here today. Like I said, the parking lot was full. So let's give a look at what the view is looking like up here today. The sun is out, the water's still. Look at that. Beautiful day. So we're gonna work our way around the lake. And there's Chip doing his thing, getting his sniff on. And you said he's a husky shepherd mix.
Right.
So he's a husky shepherd mix.
He could be other things too.
Possibly more.
Somebody said yellow lab. But
Maybe a little yellow lab, possibly. So Chip's in the water. Look at that. Getting cooled off before we head around the lake. He's checking out the scenery here, making sure everything is copacetic. Getting a little grass snack. Keeping his breath fresh. So Chip's out here leading the way, sniffing out the trail. Here's a little look at these flowers that grow along the trail. They're called foxglove. That's what Darcy told me. So we got one of these in our backyard and they're all along the trail here. Beautiful pinkish purple flowers. Whoa, there you go, buddy.
Hello, puppy.
yeah, he's 9 months old.
There we go. Chip found a couple friends up here. Oh yeah. So we just ran into some hikers on the trail here. They're part of a group that is doing 6 hikes. The Wanderlust Warriors, they call them. It's kind of a treasure hike. They're doing 6 hikes. They're doing today's hike and Teddy Bear Cove today. So we want to thank them for letting me put their dogs on camera and get a little fun time with Chip. So we're about midway through our hike around Squires here, and we're here at what I call the Medusa tree, because those branches reach out like a Medusa. Look at that. Beautiful. Chip's getting a sniff on at the bottom of Medusa, but we're going to head on down the trail. Let's go. So we're here at the turnoff for Beaver Pond Loop or Squires Lake Loop. We decided today we're going to walk on into the gully area, just go down a little ways and get a look at it. So let's head on down this trail and see what we got in store. So here we are. This is kind of the gully area that oftentimes has a little rush of water coming through it, but today it's a little bit light. There's just a little trickle coming through the culvert down there. But Chip doesn't seem to mind. He's on the trail ready to check things out. So let's head on down and get a better look. So when they talk about the Beaver Pond loop, this is here is the Beaver Pond, which now is more of a duck pond. Not so many beavers out here anymore. They've deconstructed the dam and it's more about the ducks these days. But here's a look at it in all its glory here on a beautiful Sunday. But we're going to get back on the trail and head on down and see what else we can see. So this area here is what used to be the beaver dam. Chip's getting over there getting refreshed in the water. He's keep an eye out for beaver, but we don't see anything yet. But this is where they used to go down. They used to construct their dams over here. So there is a little bit of water through here. And there is a little bit of irrigation going through that side. But there's a little trickle. How was it, Chip? Was that refreshing? Was that good, buddy? Look at this tree. It's got a really intricate root structure. Darcy likes this one. But the one that caught my eye was over here as we enter this pond area. It's got a little bit of that tree fur on it, as like I like to call it. Or moss, as you guys would call it, probably. But look at that one. It's kind of seen its better days, but it looks pretty epic here at the Beaver Pond area. So if you guys come out this way, watch out for this big hole. Don't put your foot in that, or you have an ankle issue. Chip was sniffing it out to make sure there's nothing dangerous in there. But we're going to stay away. We're gonna head on back down to the Beaver Pond loop. No, we're going to go back down to the Squires Lake loop. So we gave you a look at the Beaver Pond, but we're going to continue back to Squires Lake loop. Make it a little easier on ourselves. We're back to this gully area. We're giving you a look down this waterway here in the gully. It's a nice, majestic looking area. But we're going to head up the trail back to the Squires Lake loop. Here's a look at the other side of things. They have a nice culvert and a little coverage here that you can walk on the trail. I guess it would be a little land bridge, I guess. So if you want to take that full Beaver Pond loop, we gave you a little taste of it over there to the pond, but this is the area to do it. As you can see, someone here left a little peanuts for some squirrels or whatnot. So these are Darcy's version of Medusa. She comes out here and she likes these as her Medusa trees. There's this one here, and the sister is over here. Look at this, another one. There's a bunch out here kind of have those same Medusa arms. Chip's getting his sniff on, keeping the trail clear of danger. So last time I walked down here, there was a little frog waiting for us. This time I think Chip is down here leading the way, so there may have been... Did you get the frog, Chip? You find something? Oh, he found something. Something spooked him. What is it, Chip? What is it? Is it a frog? There is a frog down there. Look at that. There he goes. Oh, look at Chip go. I don't know if we caught that, but there was a little frog down there. Scared Chip away. So there was a frog in the same area where I got the photo last time. Did the same thing. This time Chip was the one that got spooked by the frog, but this is a nice spot. If you want to get photos of frogs, come out here. Come down to this bench down here. And there's usually one waiting for you right here in this little area of water. Chip's still checking this area out. I don't know. He saw something over there as well. What you doing, buddy? You rolling in it? What is that? What you sniffing on, Chip? Look at all of these lilies over here. All kinds of lilies. You guys see any frogs down there on those lilies? I'm sure there's some in there. So there was a little duck. Chip scared him away. He's over that way. He escaped. You guys should have seen it. Scurried off in a hurry. So Chip is out here. There's some bullfrogs you could hear in the background. But he's got his nose on the trail. Getting into every little thing he can. Here's a look off the bridge here. All kinds of lilies over here. We're hearing those bullfrogs, so we're keeping an eye out. You guys hear that? I see one swimming over there. Maybe I can get a shot if I head over that way now. Chip doesn't get to him first. So I did spot a little frog there right in the middle of it all. He made a little ribbit at me and showed himself. So I tried to get a photo of him. He's still quite a bit of ways away from us, so I'm not sure how well it will turn out, but he's there. Now there's one here sitting right under that lily pad. He's right off of the edge here. He's even closer than the other one, so I got a few shots of him, but he's kind of in the shade there. Difficult to get a full shot of him, but I'll work on it. Here it is, Chip fetching the stick. Darcy threw him out there and he found it. There he goes. After that stick, we got a couple photos of him. We get some video here. Look at that. He's got a little retriever in him, doesn't he?
I think so.
Yeah, look at that. Ooh, swim, swim, swim. Get it, Chip.
Good job, buddy.
It's like, where's that stick? There it is. You find it, Chip? Ooh, look at that. Chip getting his jump on. So it's nice getting out here. Reminds me of our times with Bob out here a little bit, doesn't it?
I know.
Remember that? We had some good times with Bob, right?
I know. I love Bobby so much. He's
Yeah.
such a great dog.
But now we got Chip full of energy out here. Chasing those sticks. Getting to those frogs.
Rolling in.
Getting his nose into all kinds of business that he shouldn't.
Do some stuff around our house. Okay. Oh,
Chip's going after that stick. The last throw of the hike. There he is. He's got it. He's got it. Got that little swimmer in him.
Good.
So we just saw a couple what Darcy calls buffleheads. They're swimming away, kind of the mama and the baby. We're only seeing the duo out there, so maybe the eagles got to a couple of them, but we'll keep our eyes peeled. Maybe the rest are out there somewhere.
Leave. I'm going to put you on your leashy.
So we finished our loop here around Squires Lake. We're back to where we started, and we're going to head on down the trail and finish up this hike. So let's head on down the trail and get to the bottom. One last look at the lake here. We're standing on the bridge as you come up. So there it is, Squires Lake on a beautiful Sunday. Here it is, 1 mile down. Well, we did a little bit more than a mile, but we're headed on down to the parking lot area, so let's make our way down there. So we're finishing our hike here on Squires Lake. We made it around, we saw some frogs. We visited the Medusa tree. We saw that Beaver Pond area and that little gully. Something new that Darcy turned me on to and showed me. We saw Chip fetching, lots of Chip. Chip found a stick. We threw the stick for Chip. Got some nice shots. Hopefully you guys enjoyed some of those shots. So this is part of my series to get to 4,000 hours and 1,000 subscribers. So if you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you can be notified of future adventures.